All right. So, for tonight's notes, we have to look at what happens if we don't have a right angle in the triangle. Can we still solve it? Are we able to use Pythagorean theorem? We can't because we can only use that with right angles. Are we able to use SOHCAHTOA? No, we can't do that because we can only use that with a right angle. So instead, we need something new. Don't worry though. Oops, sorry about that. Let me clear that for you. Don't worry though. Have no fear. We can still find the missing sides or angles using a theorem called law of sines. I know you were very worried that we wouldn't be able to solve it. So if we have law of sines, look at the triangle we have now. We don't have a right angle, but what we do have is capital letters for all of the angles. So let's see if I can fit it in here. Notice capital letters for the angles. And lowercase letters for the sides. So lowercase letters for sides. And they should be right across from each other. So we have capital B is our angle here, across from it is lowercase b. Capital A is our angle there, across from that is lowercase a, and etc. So our theorem for this, and let me redraw our triangle. You don't have to since you already have it on your paper. But if we have A, B, triangle A, B, C, with side C, A, and B. The law of sines tells us that side A over sine A is equivalent to side B over sine B, which is equivalent to side C over sine C. Now, normally you're only going to be using two of them at once. So you might have side A over sine A is equivalent to C over sine C. But the formula does have all three of them together. Another big note, right now we're only looking at side angle triangles or angle side angle triangles. We will investigate the other cases later, some of them even tomorrow. So what does all of this mean? Let's look at our triangle. We have to solve the triangle for all sides and angles. I have triangle A, B, C, and I'm given, let's see what type of triangle it is. It is side angle angle. Sorry about that. Okay, so where were we? We have a side angle triangle, so that means that we can do law of sines. It's not a right triangle, so we can't do SOHCAHTOA. But we know how to find angle B first. So all angles of a triangle add up to what again? Good, 180. So 180 minus 84 minus 24 is going to give us angle B. So 180 minus... Alright, that gives us 72 degrees. Now, I have one part done. I have two more to answer. Whenever you're solving for these triangles, they'll normally give you three parts, and you'll find three others. Now, I need to find one of my sides. Right now, I have angle C, and I have the side across from it. So I'm going to make that be my starting point. So I'm going to do 9 for side C over sine 24 degrees equals, and you can do A or B, you're going to have to do both of them, but I'll start with A. So I don't know side A, and this is going to be hard to differentiate between my 9 and my A, but side A over sine 84 degrees. Now, I don't know if you remember from previous years, but when we have a fraction equal to a fraction, we want to cross multiply. So I'm going to have A times sine 24 degrees equals 9 times sine 84 degrees. And again, please make sure that's a 9 here, that's an A. So in order to solve this, I'm going to get A by itself. So I'm going to divide by sine 24 degrees. So divide by sine 24 degrees. And I get A equals, and at this point I can put this right in my calculator. I'm going to do 9 times sine 84 degrees, and I'm going to actually hit enter, and then I'm going to divide by sine 24 degrees. You don't have to hit enter, but you have to be careful with your parentheses if you don't hit enter. So side A equals 22.006. All right, I have one side, 22.006. Now I have to get my next side. So side B. Let's go with orange. I know my angle, so I have B over sine 72 degrees equals, so now I'm looking for B here, the sides across from here. Now you can use the A that you found over sine 84. However, I'm always cautious and I always use what they give me. So I'm going to put it over equals 9 over sine 24. And now I'm going to cross multiply again. So I'm going to do B times sine 24 gives me B sine 24 equals 9 times sine 72. Remember, that's a 9 there. 9 times sine 72. And divide by sine 24. Divide by sine 24. And again, I'm going to put this right in my calculator. So B equals, I'm going to do 9 sine 72. Enter, divided by sine 24. And make sure you're in degree mode, and I get 21.044. So now I have all of the pieces of information that I need. Let's go with pink. And I would really appreciate if you could box all of your answers. So I have my big B, my little b, and my little a. Alright, next one. Now we have solve the triangle for all sides and angles. So very similar, except now this triangle is a side-side angle. So I can't just subtract them all from 180 right away. Instead, I have to find one of my missing angles first. So I have angle A, and I have the side across from it, and then I have side C. So I have to find my big angle C first. So I have, let's do side A is 34 over sine 84 equals 21 over sine C. Alright, we're still going to cross multiply. Oops, we don't need that line there. And we're going to do 34 times sine C. 34 sine C equals. Notice too, I'm making my C a large C because I'm finding angle C. 21 times sine 84. Alright, now I want to get sine C by itself. I can't just divide by 34 sine because sine C is attached to each other. So instead, I divide by 34. So I divide by 34 and I get sine C equals 21 times sine 84. I'm going to hit enter again just so I don't have to worry about parentheses. And then divide by 34 gives me 0.614. Now I have to do sine inverse to get what my actual angle is. So sine inverse of 0.614. If you have a graphing calculator, you can just do second sine and then second answer will give you the most exact answer. If not, you can put in 0.614. When I did second answer, I got 37.898 degrees. And now that I have big C, I can find big B by subtracting from 180. So 180 minus 84 minus 37.898. So let's see what I get for big B. I get 58.102. Alright, 2 down, 1 to go. And the side that I'm missing is little b here. So I need to do little b over sine B, the angle for B now is 58.102 equals, you can use either C or A. Like I said, I like to use what they give me. So 34 over sine 84. And now we cross multiply. So b times sine 84, b times sine 84 equals, cross multiply over here, 34 times sine 58.102. I guess I should have degrees on those. Now I'm going to divide by sine 84 degrees. Divide by sine 84. And when I put in my calculator, I'm going to 34 times sine 58.102. Hit enter, and then divide by sine 84. So, little b equals 29.025. If it was labeled, oh, it is labeled centimeters. Uh-oh, should I have labeled the other one? Let's go back and check in a second, but let me box in all of my answers. And box in here, and yep, this was centimeters as well, so let's stick those centimeters on. Stick that centimeters on, and let's go back real quick. I just want to show you that you might see this formula with sine A over A on top, and sine B over B, and then sine C over C. Alright. It means the exact same thing. Alright, please give this, try this. You try number one. Okay. So, you're trying this problem, and when you finish trying it, I guess just pause it and then unpause it so that you can hear the answer, because I'm not going to wait for you to actually try it since I don't. Anyway, okay, so when you get your answer, you should get that angle B is 17 degrees. Side A is 26.952 centimeters, and side C is 31.931 centimeters. So again, you try number two. Please pause this so you can give it a try. When you unpause it, you should get that angle B is 54.137 degrees. Angle C is 36.863 degrees, and side B is 20.264 feet. And lastly, again, please pause this and then unpause it after you're done. And angle C is 26.005 degrees. Angle A is 16.995 degrees. And lastly, side C is 18 miles. All right, please bring any questions that you have with you to class tomorrow.